Alright. Hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Cuckoo is here with Zach, and we are continuing Valhalla.
Hello.
Your account was charged $8,000 as payment for your electricity bill. Oh god, if I ever saw an electricity bill that high, I'd
I'd just
cry.
destroy the power plant at that point. Like,
you know what? I'll join you on that. Hello, PCU. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming.
hello. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Uh-oh.
Willem receiving mysterious messages. Update. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. White noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. White noise intensifies. End of transmission. Developing.
Man.
Not creepy at all.
No.
Nanomachine rejection has taken... Oh, sorry. Yep.
Nanomachine, son. Rejection has taken 80 lives this year. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following year.
I wonder if she's among those 80. Model Warrior Julienne returns this February.
Hell yeah.
The classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julienne is coming back to the public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast.
Wait. The amount of online purchases you can make is based on your tax bracket?
That's what it's saying.
What the fuck? Oh. Why can't we get like the Star Trek future?
Right.
Star Trek.
Is that a tear in your eye? No.
I can't cry. Salt's too expensive.
Saturday, December 24th. Good evening.
Hey Jill. How you feeling?
I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess.
That's nice to hear.
Where's Gil? Did he run away again?
Nah, I have him on an errand duty. Buying the drinks for tomorrow.
That sounds weird. Coming from the owner of a bar.
Every drink from here would come out of your own funds. Our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. He needs his daily walkies.
You're the boss. Who's coming so far?
If almost there, I will be. Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you.
Sounds good so far.
Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier.
I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point.
That's true.
You never know.
You never know. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise.
Alright.
And if Alma's here, a lot of people will arise.
Right? Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Wait here, I'll check inside.
Welcome to Valhalla.
Oh, the BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is?
Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper.
Thanks.
Go to the right, and you see a building filled with hobos. That should be it.
Thanks a lot.
Anything else I can help you with?
What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brandtini, please.
Right. The girl asked for Brand. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just starting to read the line. The girl asked for Brandtini. The little freaks me out.
I don't know, they both look a little young. I think ID is required here. That's just me, though. Why are you doing that so fast?
I finally bothered to look up the keyboard the keyboard shortcuts.
Oh wait, one more. Oh.
Oh.
You only did one karma train, but you made it big.
Okay.
See? Yeah. And then two karma train.
There.
There we go.
Aged and mixed. Here you are.
Thanks.
Why do I feel like these two are cameos? They kind of...
Well,
Something about
so
them...
the one in the red kind of looks like, to me, Ada.
Yeah, she kind of does, yeah.
And the one in green, I can't place it, but they look familiar too.
That's an interesting outfit in this cold season mist.
Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being.
Oh, I wonder if... And your little friend is... Essentia. I get it. You're cosplaying too. Sure, let's go with that.
Have you ever heard a game called, YIIK? Bartender? Yick?
Isn't that the
Yikes.
one that had, like, a lot of controversy for having a super shitty protagonist? Let me look that up real quick. Okay, no, it's not the... Wait, yes it is. Okay, it is. I never played it myself, so I'm not gonna comment on it, but I just remember there being a lot of backlash because... it was kind of... From what I understood and saw, the protagonist was just one of those edgy types that was self-aware and yet not, but was just kind of a dick throughout, and people didn't feel like there was any growth or anything, but kind of just a dick for the sake of being a dick and quote-unquote funny. But I never played it, so I don't know if maybe people are just misreading it, or being puritanical, or what. That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year.
That one. We're in cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way.
I heard you talking to someone outside.
Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside.
Shouldn't he enter?
He'll be fine.
Something amiss. There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm, wearing jeans under a skirt.
Not now, don't spook the bartender.
A little late for that. Spook. Anything else?
I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way.
And you? I'm fine. Vela asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum, it still freaks me out. Here.
Yep, this is the thing.
Seriously, though, should you leave your friend outside like that?
He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. Huh? They were talking about R&B music.
Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s?
1980s, I think.
Ah, shit. Boss! Dee R&B!
I'm coming!
Friend's about to be beat by a vending machine.
Oh, I see.
You see, Dee Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before.
He got tased! Oh god.
He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that will be that. You should go check on him, though.
Right. Thanks again for the directions.
Please come again.
At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time.
Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy.
Oh, hi, honey.
Are you okay?
I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted.
Can Lilim just wander? Can I get you something?
Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that.
Right. Dorothy seems down. She asks for a sugar rush, but hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? Here you go.
This is...
You say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down.
I did?
Wait, I did!
You actually remembered such a thing. You're so sweet.
I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong.
You two should kiss.
So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. Oh, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help. But a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services.
Really? It is?
Hey,
I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. I mean, wouldn't that apply to any other kind of service you'd give?
I'm charging you more because you stinky.
Valid.
not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot.
So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. Do you want to know more about it?
Do you want to tell me about it?
I've brought it up enough times already, I think.
No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though. I mean it.
Thanks. Although, I've wondered for a while. Do you, Lilim, really understand death?
Sorta. Kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though.
You do?
We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing.
You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? Well, about that. If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. Like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know? It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute! What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if you ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many Go players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A little kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Huh? You want anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay, then. What would Dorothy order?
Alma. Piano woman again, huh?
Here. Good, that's cheating. You just served me this drink. Still right, isn't it? Yep. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the piano woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while, though. Why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down, though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian? That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilum after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep. And I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. I always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So, what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid.
I mean, you're built like a kid.
The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Huh? Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times Sometimes she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's giving me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later I'd be making a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom.
How's that?
Well, most of the time, my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, and not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute.
What's the problem with your guardian, then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it?
Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad.
That's fair.
Did you try talking with her?
How so?
Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is.
I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though.
Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her.
She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think.
Well then, I'm taking my break.
Oh, I'll be leaving then.
No, what I'm trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come?
Really?
If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in the alley behind the bar, that is.
I've done worse in alleys. Let's go.
Boss, I'm taking my break.
Alright. And then they fucked in the alley.
Want one?
Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette?
Now you're a little girl?
I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content.
Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is.
Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham.
Grim?
She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck.
What was her daughter's name?
I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is it surprise? It's hard to tell.
I'm fine. Wait. Red?
Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine?
Yeah. Scared or surprised? He's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes?
Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold.
So what's your legal name then?
Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me.
So Dorothy's actually your second name. Should I call you something like Becky then?
People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught.
Because they used Dorothy Hayes as their name?
Yep. Only my mom, guardian calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others.
What about Willow?
Willow's my first surname, actually.
When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name.
Shortly after I joined their household, they separated. So I was left with his family name first.
Hold on. So your real name, in short, would be Rebecca Willow?
Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me.
Whatever you say, Becky.
Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger.
I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey.
Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours.
I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too.
How so?
Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character.
So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay?
Sounds too far-fetched?
Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow.
Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars.
Cigars?
Back. Did I?
I thought you were supposed to cigarettes.
Yeah, same. Did I miss anything?
Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no.
Alright. Going out.
I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated.
Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say.
Good evening, Jill.
How are you doing?
The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better.
How about your injuries?
My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though.
Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today?
Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while.
I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside.
Esther, Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me.
Ah, I see. What can I get you?
Something cold. It's the middle of winter.
Sure. Something cold for say.
Give us a drink called the Piano Man. Give us a drink tonight.
Here.
Yeah, this is the one.
Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too?
That's what I'm saying. It's not that cold, actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference.
Not me. I am a wuss when it comes to the cold. So, Stella isn't with you today?
She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow, and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered.
And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow.
You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time?
If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple beers in our honor.
I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like?
They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. That's nice of her.
Yeah.
She always buys toys for all the children of her staff members.
Really?
She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella.
Aww.
Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, they have a party, and she most likely celebrates it big.
Interesting. This is teasing material.
Do you like parties, Jill?
I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them.
Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise, I just stand there without anything to say. You mean you don't go unless your girlfriend's there?
Mm-hmm.
That, and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know?
You're not.
I'm a tattoo ripped. They don't look cute on me.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Wear that sundress. Feel good about yourself. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing.
Alright, that
Nothing
one's
at
fair.
all. Nothing at all. Nothing
Oh
at
no,
all.
he's hot!
But I bet you look good in a dress, Jill.
It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that.
We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stellar has her own.
That's hard to imagine.
Oh, but she does have one. See, she distresses a lot about her bust size.
Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact.
Members of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest.
Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Have you seen Alma?
I've seen all.
Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes.
I mean, just have her stand next to Dorothy, it'd be fine. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. And that's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those,
Drills?
look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest.
She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery?
Because she also kind of likes having that size. Schrodinger's boobs. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show.
Confidence
Says
is stored
something-
in the boob.
Yeah. He said something along those lines a lot. Points out boobs, confidence holder. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom. So I guess breast reduction wouldn't feel like betraying her? Would feel like betraying her.
Huh.
I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller, thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill?
Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you?
Points at Jill, short. Yes, and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. You look perfect
Adorable.
just the way you are, say.
Yes.
And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help me with that.
You're fine. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
Do you have something non-alcoholic?
I do. Give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic per se.
As a bust enjoyer, all sizes are welcome, and all sizes are perfect.
Indeed.
Here.
Thanks.
You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you?
It makes me feel sleepy. Or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. And it's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy, even when you're not. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself?
That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper. But then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. Stop making the happy girl depressed.
There's also a matter of addiction, you know? That'll make things better. You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing?
Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, that's it.
Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you'll let me know. You hear?
Sure. Hey, say.
Yeah?
What do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna check one last errand before going home.
No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all?
To be honest, I don't know. I've never thought about being a bartender. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. What about the fire department? And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it.
Oh.
But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. So, I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later.
That's nice to know.
I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party.
Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective.
Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you?
All right. Something strong from Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly. Oh, I don't think we can make this one big.
No. You can't even make it extra alcoholic.
Here you go.
Yes, this'll do.
So, what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area.
What kind of work?
Tracking someone, a gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something.
I am tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money, and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though. There has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay, then, wait, soundproof walls? Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying about those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from, Kennyvania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. Oh,
Wonderful!
Is that what's causing the machine rejection thing?
I don't know. I don't think they've mentioned the deaths being that gruesome.
They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Ah, okay. Reading the card explains the card.
Uh-huh.
Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since.
You could be lying, you know.
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about a cobalt velvet?
Okay. Cobalt velvet from Mr. Detective here.
This one we can make big.
Here you are.
Oh, you actually did it.
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No.
So, what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time.
He told me he wanted to see her again. One last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message.
He could be lying.
Yes, people lie. He made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. You have a daughter? What it's like to be apart from her. Not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright.
You do?
You've had sex? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight, and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up. But then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. You're just a bartender.
So, how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. My girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before, the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening.
What will you do when you find her?
One moment. Okay. I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, I better go back to work before her trail grows cold. Goes cold.
Please come again.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all.
Alright. Where's Gil, by the way?
He stored all our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow.
I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss.
Hold on. Wait a bit and I'll go with you.
Sure. Thanks.
I thought they made out.
Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Red Mons. Alrighty. But with that, we will go ahead and end this episode right here. So this following week, it's going to be Ender Lily's tomorrow, Monday at 8 p.m. EST. Then on Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST. Then there will be raiding at 9 p.m. EST. We're going to be starting a Thorn March. But then I'm going to be going on vacation, visiting Binks, so the following week there are not going to be any streams. Thank you all so very much for coming on by. Hope you have a wonderful time zone wherever you are, and as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Toodaloo!
Bye.